Hi, I'm Jodi-Anne, a wellbeing educator and healing facilitator. I've channeled over 100 answers to questions about life. These have been recorded through automatic writing, answering a broad range of questions about life and how it works, and how we can be peaceful and happy. Today's topic is what to do when those you love are in pain. Join me as we explore this topic and go deep within to heal and find peace. It's very tempting when someone you love is in pain to want to try and fix it, to help them to feel better and to make it go away so that you can enjoy each other's company again. It's understandable that you'd want to do this, for it's hard to see them in pain and not to feel pain yourself. But know that you're not actually serving them if you try to distract them, or if you get upset with them and they swallow the pain so that you feel better and won't be upset with them any longer. They need to feel, release, and process their pain. They need to feel into its depths, express its impact on them, move through the emotions back to a place of calm and peace. If you can't allow them to do this, they stay stuck, and so do you in your relationship. So the question becomes, how do we stay strong in the face of someone else's pain? Remember, it's growth and they'll get through it, and it's temporary and will leave if we let them feel it fully into completion. Remember, it's not all about you, and they need to go through this. This is what Spirit was telling me when I was getting upset because a close friend of mine was constantly in pain and I was struggling to be there constantly for them. So they were telling me, remember, it's not all about you and they need to go through this. Remember that deep emotional pain can only be processed at a rate that the person's body and consciousness can handle. It can't be done all at once. It can't be magicked away. Telling the person to go see a therapist to process it on their own or away from you just blocks their flow more. Yes, they could see a therapist and get help. They could take more action to heal and be what you consider as more responsible for their own healing. But remember, they're not you, and they need to find their own way. If you're someone like me who's very committed to their healing journey, it can be frustrating when others don't seem to take action. This is what Spirit was guiding me with this particular blog. So imagine how you would feel if you were in deep pain and someone told you to basically go away and only come back when you're in a good mood. You'd feel unloved, uncared for, and you'd rebel because it doesn't feel right. You might even get angry, stubborn, and dig your heels in. The choice the other person has made makes it less likely that you're actually going to go and get help, and it distracts you from feeling the deep pain because now you're preoccupied with being treated unfairly by one of the few people who you do trust and love, and their reaction has you wondering whether or not that trust is unfounded. So as a partner, close friend, family member, it's true. You don't want to be dragged down by other people's moods. And it can affect your ability to enjoy your own life. But it's probably only occurring occasionally. And you too probably have the occasional bad day. How would you feel if they pulled away from you when you were feeling blue? It would hurt, wouldn't it? What we all need at these times is a hug, and is for someone to say, I'm sorry you're feeling sad, angry, or whatever it is. I'm sorry you went through it. It has affected you deeply. That's what the person needs most, to feel loved, accepted, and validated. They need to be heard. You don't have to sit with them for hours listening to their story. You could, but you don't have to. Just be supportive. Don't make them feel wrong, bad, or dumb for being upset. They've got a right to feel the way they do. They may have lived through some horrible circumstances. Instead of hiding from the pain, honour it, allow it, accept it, and let it transmute. When we fight against it, or resist it, or bottle it up, the pain has to explode out. But if we give the person space to feel how they feel, then it can come out more gently. So just love them. That's what's needed most. And what you need most is to support yourself while you are supporting them, so that you don't become depleted, drained, and exhausted. Sometimes it can feel as if being there for another drains all your positive energy away. You feel your vibration dropping, you feel yourself becoming ignored, exhausted, and flat. This is just your reaction to them. Spirit tells me it's how we've chosen to respond that leads to the change in how we feel. So it may be that we've reacted in fear, fear of their sadness or rage. It may be that we've reacted judgmentally, thinking that they shouldn't be, dumping this on us or exposing us to this or wishing that they'd sort themselves out. We may have reacted with avoidance, not wanting to be there, not wanting to hear it, wanting to escape. Any of these reactions create pain inside of us. And it's this pain that affects our energy levels, not what the other person's doing, saying, or the energy that they're emitting. If we can actually meet their pain with love, if we can stand strong and shine our light into their darkness, if we can hold our focus on love and light and seeing the best in them, seeing them peaceful and happy, if we could just be with them and their energy and emotion, then our light would help to liberate them. It would help free them of some of their burden, and it would enable us to maintain our vibration and state of peace. It's our internal reactions that affect how we feel after the interaction. So there's no need to hide or run away from people and isolate ourselves to avoid feeling their pain. There's no need. We just have to work on being able to stay connected to source energy while dealing with someone in emotional pain. If we can breathe deeply and stay present, we can maintain our vibration. And it's perfectly okay to say, I can't do this today. Today, I can't be there for you because I'm struggling myself. We need to honor our own needs and be true to what we need first. That's perfectly okay. We need to do that. Send love and light to your inner child and any parts of you that feel uncomfortable, and tell yourself that you're safe and it's okay. If you are listening to someone's story and you are starting to struggle, send this love and this light to your inner child. Tell yourself that you're okay. Give yourself that support, and this will help to strengthen you as you're listening to that person's story. You don't have to stay there for a long time, but if you're wanting to, then this can help you as you go through it. And you can do all of this internally in your mind while you're holding space for the other person. Remember, they're in pain, they're struggling to cope, and they need our support and our light to help lift them out of their darkness. Don't trap them in it by refusing to be present or refusing to look at their pain. When you're able to, be there. Be strong and loving and supportive for both of you. A time will come when the tables are turned and you will need their support. You will need them to be there for you. If you can be that support for each other when you need it, then your relationship, your friendship can blossom and flourish. But if you fight against their pain, if you push them away when they're in pain, or if you resent them being in pain and dragging you down, then your relationship is going to wither and die. Know that they're so much more than their pain. The pain is just a small part of who they are, and it will get less and less if it's acknowledged, accepted, and allowed to be there. As I said before, you don't have to listen to the story for hours. You might just listen for a few minutes and then actually change the topic to actually focus on, let's just do something quietly, peacefully, something that's fun, that's pleasurable, even if it's just watching a movie or just painting their fingernails or brushing their hair or going for a walk or, you know, anything that is giving them that sense of connection, that sense of belonging, that sense of being accepted. That's all helping. It's all beneficial. You don't have to rescue them. You don't have to sacrifice yourself and your own needs. Be a support when you can, And when you can't, take time for yourself. If we fight against the pain of those that we love, their pain will just get bigger, louder, and more violent in the ways that it comes out, crying for attention. It's just trying to get respect and acceptance. The choice is ours. We can fight against it, or we can use the tools and the methods that I've mentioned here to hold the space of love and light when we're with another to help support them when they're in pain. Work on your own reactions and choose peace, love, and joy in the face of the other's pain. Hold the vibration of love, and you can stay balanced, even in the murkiest, darkest waters of hell. For that is where a person is who's in deep emotional pain. They feel consumed by it, trapped by it, and unable to break free from it. They feel in hell, and if their thoughts plummet and become negative, it becomes a repetitive loop. They feel like they're floating in a small boat down rivers of darkness with no knowledge of how to get out or where they're going. They need someone to shine a light for them so they can see more clearly a direction out of the caves of darkness and into the light of that day. Be that light, be that love for each other, and you can both enjoy life at deeper levels. Even just slowing your breath so that you're breathing more deeply and exhaling slowly helps to calm the nervous system. And if you do that, the other person's nervous system will also start to calm and their breathing will start to calm because they will match your vibration. So by you being there and holding space for them, your body will enable them to calm down and to soothe. It's a beautiful gift that you give each other when you hold space with love, sending light and blessings. Thanks for watching this short video on what to do when those you love are in pain. I hope you've found it interesting and insightful. It's my aim to empower people with the skills and knowledge to walk their healing journeys as gently and peacefully as possible. There's over 100 of these answers to questions about life available for free on the Life Insights page of my website. Please visit to learn more about the healing journey and ways to live peacefully and happily. Have a great day. Bye.